Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Watch YouTubers. Today we're looking at the Ace family, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the next episode of Watch YouTubers. So we're look at the Watch YouTube. Today we're looking at Ace family. Before I do it, don't forget to subscribe, hit notification bell, because I will. So you probably don't know who are the Ace family. Well, so let's get into background. So I from Wikitubia, Austin McKinley McBroom, born May 20th, 1992, age 31. Dolores Catherine Johnston McBroom, born August 24th, 1990. Our American YouTube family from Los Angeles. They upload videos of challenges, family life, pranks, and blogs, etc. Their YouTube channel. Now they have 3 children. They have Ellie, who was born in 2016, she's 7. Alea, who was born in 2018, she's 4. And you have Steele, who was born in 2020, he's 30. Now, let's see their YouTube channel. I don't know. Okay, so here's, let me show you the YouTube channel. So there's their YouTube channel. They have 18.5 million subscribers. Their last video was a month ago, and their most popular video is the best proposal of all time, jumping over planes, 40 million. And then the oldest video is from 7 years ago. Now I don't watch that. I remember they were on they did a video of FaZe Rug. That's the first time I saw them. And they probably think, what went wrong? Now I have a video by Sunny V2. So let's start now.
I'm sorry, but I enjoy every moment of my life.
Their big Ace family home that they're always flexing is being foreclosed on.
They will soon no longer have their house, which is really the only visual we have that they're successful.
I think that they bit off more than they could chew when they started hiring all this high-end talent.
And now he's about to lose everything.
And to make matters worse, they are getting foreclosed on their $10 million house.
Everything they do seems to turn into a scam or lawsuit.
We're at about 12 lawsuits right now.
It looks like maybe his wife is going to leave him.
Austin McBroom is such a freaking scammer. I hope this guy goes to jail.
The Ace family only had so long before their golden facade of extravagance eventually came crumbling down. Taking a move right out of Dan Bilzerian's playbook, Austin McBroom and his wife Catherine displayed their decadent life, inclusive of mansions and fancy cars, to their 19 million subscribers on YouTube before being completely and utterly exposed.
At the time, I found it really odd that they had 2 loans on the property totaling nearly $10 million.
The Ace family's $10 million house with a $10 million mortgage on it is going into foreclosure. They're being sued for over $130 million for shady and failed business practices, all while their viewership on YouTube has declined from 200 million per month in late 2018 to only 10 million per month recently. If you were a religious person, you'd say that the Ace family are currently paying for their sins. They're steadily coming to terms with the fact that they cannot outrun the bad decisions from their own past, made at a time when everything was going swimmingly and failure seemed like an impossibility. However, despite previously sitting in a totally unshakable, bulletproof position, there was always controversy. The Ace family began their channel back in 2016, and when observing even their first video, we can see that the foundation of their channel was built on fake perfection. They wanted everyone to think that they were a picture-perfect family, consisting of former college basketball player Austin McBroom, his fitness model girlfriend Catherine Payers, and their 2-month-old baby Elle. This image of being a happy, high-status family with absolutely zero internal problems became increasingly paramount as time progressed. They'd wear matching clothes while out and about.
We're matching today.
Oh yeah, we were matching.
While displaying their perfect home together, and on the side, Austin would even purchase Catherine a new car for Valentine's Day.
I'll be surprising my queen and my princess with a new car. Yes, people, a new car. And this is not a prank.
The naive amongst their audience who believed their problem-free facade saw them as what you might call family goals. And as a result, their channel grew insanely fast, blasting past 1 million subscribers less than a year after creating their channel, which was met with an over-the-top, cringy cliche video celebrating the milestone.
Here goes, here goes, here we go. It's got it! It's got it!
However, now that they had a following, people started to notice and therefore call them out on the fake nature of their lives. It started somewhat subtly. For example, Catherine made a tweet stating, "I'm the most laid-back, chill, drama-free, overly calculated person you'll ever meet. If you don't like it, F off." If someone tries to convince you that their personality is this or that, it's probably best to assume the opposite. Because if they really were that thing, they wouldn't need to tell you. This is highlighted pretty well in that Catherine states she's a laid-back, drama-free person in a combative tweet that requests requests people to F off. In addition to this, she'd respond to fans stating, "Your whack ass is annoying, mind your own business. Your tweet of my pic is the most attention you've ever had, lol," highlighting that maybe she's not the laid-back, genuine individual that she proclaims to be. Many would probably agree that in the social media world, the same rule applies. Those who look like they have the best lives, the best families, the best holidays, etc., etc., probably have some of the worst lives. Because hey, how good can your life be if all you're trying to do is make others envious of you? Everyone could sense that the Ace family's life was total BS. We all know on an unconscious level that this kind of life is complete and utter garbage. It's all fake. The happy, rich, problem-free life that you see on Instagram does not exist. It's a facade usually put up by miserable people looking to mask their own uninteresting personalities. But in the case of the Ace family, there was no rock-solid evidence yet. They were excellent at covering their trail. However, after moving into an LA mansion only 1.5 years after starting YouTube,
The Ace family, crazy.
they began to get exposed on the main screen. When introducing the property, they framed the whole scenario as if he and Catherine had purchased the home.
I've always wanted my own home, and I've never had one. Catherine's never had one. And the fact that we're able to have one together as a family is a blessing.
We've worked so hard for this, and this is something that we've always wanted. And to have a home like this to raise Elle and have a backyard and be able to obviously work from home is such a blessing.
This has been a dream of mine to have my own house tour. This is crazy.
In addition to this, Austin McBroom would make a post on Instagram stating, "If you were to ask me where I'd be at the age of 25, I definitely wouldn't have said I would be standing on the roof of my own house," implying that he and Catherine had purchased it. However, people became somewhat suspicious when, in a vlog, Catherine's brother mentioned that they should talk to the owner of the property after noticing a problem with the house.
Bro, I would call the owner and ask him about the history of this house.
Baby, tell me about that drawer.
Call about the history of this house.
Viewers would then figure out the address of the property and subsequently discover records stating that it had last sold in April 2016, almost 2.5 years before they had moved in. Additionally, they would find another Instagram post by a rental agent who stated that he had just leased this exquisite custom view estate in Woodland Hills, prompting responses such as, "So apparently the new house they bought is just a lease. They're paying $17,000 a month to live in this huge house when they don't even need it. For what? They are idiots. They are always preaching about being so down to earth and humble and this and that. But instead of just buying a nice home in LA, they have to spend $17,000 each month just to live in this freaking mansion in the Woodland Hills. Yeah, super down to earth." Though the Ace family wouldn't live in the house for very long. After only 10 months of living there, they would upload a video titled "Someone Broke Into Our House," stating that while out at Disneyland, they had been robbed.
We've been at Disney all day, and someone broke into our house. As you can see,
this would, however, turn out to be another event that many considered to be a fake stunt for views. Viewers found it to be a little suspicious that the robbers decided not to take all the electronics that had been left out in the open on the ground floor.
I'm so confused. They didn't take the wallet. They didn't take this stuff,
including vlogging cameras, which are integral to their YouTube channel, instead going upstairs to look through the walk-in robes where the shoes and clothes were kept. In Pyro Cynical's video on the topic, he noted that the Ace family had installed numerous cameras around the house.
We do have cameras. Yes,
everywhere
people. Yes, people, don't try to do no funny stuff.
Which were apparently completely useless as the robbers only had small flashlights.
We obviously have cameras in the house, but like I said, the house was completely dark and they had some little ass flashlights.
Suspicions were further raised when Austin would go to the effort of pointing out a random pair of footprints found in the front garden.
Oh, hold up though.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's a big foot right there. Those are big feet.
As if the whole thing had been set up and he was trying to solve his own crime. With suspicions raised, viewers would look into the possibility that it had been faked and would discover that one of the police officers in the video looked very similar to a fake hireable police officer from a company called Top Cop Shop LA. Someone would then pose as a financial advisor for Austin McBroom, emailing Top Cop Shop LA, requesting that they provide an invoice for the hire of fake police, at which point they would receive a receipt made out to Austin McBroom for the hire of 5 police cars and 6 fake police officers. Catherine then responded to the criticism by doing what all moronic influencers do when they're under fire, virtue signal by talking about the police. To attack those who risk their lives on a daily basis to protect our communities and our families, by suggesting that they would participate in a staged robbery amounts to slander. To suppose that the police officers that responded to our robbery call were paid to act in a vlog or a staged robbery is ridiculous. It doesn't only attack the integrity of our family, not that they had any integrity to begin with, it takes away from a relevant...
Okay, so I have to cut this video short, but you're probably thinking right there now. I don't know. The last video was a month ago, so I don't really know. Final thoughts. I don't know anything about Ace One. I saw that one video Facebook did, so that's pretty much it. Like, I've read. If you want to, you can watch that video. Or we can look at Wikituberia. That's pretty much what I have to say about the Ace family. I don't really care. I don't watch them, to be honest, so I don't really know what's going on with them. So, yeah, guys, so much my videos. My next one. Bye.